Big Six.
Saudi Arabia forecasts lower growth and revenue for 2023 amid uncertain global economic outlook. Uncertain global economic outlook is sort of a very common theme these days if you read the news. Saudi Arabia, which is forecasting a decade-high economic growth of 8% for 2022, is projecting its GDP will slow to 3.1% in 2023. This is according to the Ministry of Finance in a preliminary 2023 budget report released just a few weeks ago, September 30th. Saudi Arabia is also forecasting its total revenue, including oil income, will drop in 2023 in a conservative baseline scenario. The ministry's preliminary estimates are projecting an 8.1% decline in fiscal revenue to $299 billion in 2023 from a year earlier. Quote, this is due to the direction that the government is adopting in basing the estimates of oil and non-oil revenues in the budget on conservative standards in anticipation of any developments that may occur in the domestic and global economy, the ministry said.
Yeah, so as I mentioned in my one big thing, this was in the running just because I'm a wonk on this stuff. And I don't really have much to say on it, but this is a pre-budget statement in October, the 2022 for 2023. This is important stuff. And this is what I referenced in the one big thing. It's good governance. It telegraphs what the government's what's intending to do. It introduces a significant level of transparency. It almost all of its estimates, it's conservative in terms of its revenues. It's anticipating, reduced expenditures in 2023, but still running a budget surplus of about $2 billion. By the way, their budget surplus this year is projected to be $24 billion. Mm-hmm. So it's showing the level of fiscal responsibility that you want to see, especially in boom times. So, all good. And again, ultimately the important thing being that this 38-page document that's pretty forthright and talks about things is coming out in October for the next year. And it really helps people make business plans and decisions. And it's a constructive addition to the economic environment and how people run their lives and do their projections.
It's a great point. And Richard, we both talked about this. Capstark just released a study highlighting the importance of Vision 2030 when it comes to diversifying the Saudi economy away from oil shocks, saying essentially that in 7 years in 2030, that the Saudi economy will be 60% less susceptible to oil shocks and oil prices because of what's going on with Vision 2030. It just kind of sort of fits into this because right now, obviously, oil prices are higher. They're also in the news in a big way today and yesterday with OPEC Plus cutting production and really just a lot of noise coming out on that. And
2 million barrels.
2 million barrels. Yeah.
You went there.
I went there. I was going to try to avoid it. Just I can't look at my phone and not see anything about it. So we'll leave it. But just interesting. And it just shows a new responsibility from the Saudi government on fiscal policy, and like you said, in boom times especially important.
Yeah.